all these choices will be shown, so you won't miss a thing. Maybe it might not necessarily be in the order you want to see it, but you're going to see it all. So what this thing is here is it's a interactive YouTube video that I'm going to be releasing in April. And I was hoping to have it done by this show to do the double release with the hype man, but wasn't meant to be. That's okay. I'm going to show you what I've been working on so far. This right here is a drawing of a bat I made, and this was made for a storyboard sketch for this project, which I then gave to my friend John, who's a very talented animator, and he turned it into this 3D model here. So what you're going to see tonight is kind of a combination of my sort of crummy drawings and his cool 3D stuff. There's a lot of little hiccups. There's a part where the principal changes his shirt. There's one scene where he's wearing a blue shirt and then it cuts and he's wearing a white shirt. There's going to be a lot of stuff like that, but I think you guys will dig it. Another thing that you guys will see are these choice screens here, and this is what you'll see when you're playing with this thing at home eventually, online or on your phone. I'm hoping to make this an app at some point, and these are the buttons you're actually going to press to determine what happens next. So let's get started, eh? Check.
Boy, am I glad that day's over. I think I'll stop for an ice cream cone on my way home from school. Yeah, that'll hit the spot. It's gonna be great.
You're just an average kid on an average day. Just an average kid in that average way. You got a cone of soft serve, yeah, the chocolate swirl, and you're walking down the street without a care in the world. Suddenly, you stop dead in your tracks. Troublemakers are ahead on the path. Here comes a neighborhood street gang headed your way, wearing matching trench coats and rollerblades.
Oh, Matt!
Hey man, yeah, you. I got some really killer drugs for sale. You wanna try this new one? Just hit the streets. They're calling it jazz.
We will take it eventually.
You.
Hi, Dad. I'm home from school. Dad?
Huh? What? Oh. Oh, hi, honey.
Are you okay, Dad?
Yeah, sure. I guess I must have just zoned out there for a minute.
Oh, well, okay.
So, how was your day?
Oh, it was great. I got some ice cream on my way home from school.
Ice cream? But we were just about to sit down to supper. Well, I hope you haven't spoiled your appetite.
You're having dinner with Dad. Dinner with Dad. You're having dinner with Dad. Dinner with Dad. You're having dinner with Dad. Dinner with Dad. Oh, you're having dinner with Dad. Dinner with Dad. No, he don't talk shop at the dinner table. Dinner with Dad. Passing green beans and twice baked potato. Dinner with Dad. He presides over dinner, butter knife in hand. Dinner with Dad. when he suddenly struck with the flashback to Vietnam. Dinner with Dad.
Yes, Baltimore. Give it up for Big Hype. Give it up for yourselves. Give it up for Bookhouse. Show's gonna rule.
Your romancing blood ain't cuts with those glassy eyes. Visions of napalm blast in the skies. But what has haunted him most as the years have passed by is a matter that remains highly classified. Hidden way down deep, he keeps the memory of an incident worse than any battle with the enemy. A chilling tale, a horror story that took place in a top secret laboratory. Uncle Sam had given the okay to an experiment with a mysterious code name, the aim of which to test the effects of a new drug on human test subjects. Your pops witnessed the whole ordeal, couldn't believe his eyes, it was so unreal. In a room full of scientific thingamajigs were American servicemen being used as guinea pigs. Tubes were attached to the soldiers' eardrums, squirting out a glowing golden serum, a powerful drug that went and raised hell, scrambling up the young men's brain cells. Dad snaps out of the flashback, back at the dinner table, feeling like a sad sack, depressed and broken, barely able to eat another bite of his twice-baked potatoes. Meanwhile, 3 miles down the road, neighborhood street gangs about to unload a shipment of a drug of the exact same kind Dad had seen drive men out of their minds. The very same drug used in the experiment, now being sold on the streets of America. Teens are taking it and it's making them spaz, and all the kids are calling it jazz. Dad's got to stare like a mythical organ. Dinner with Dad. You realize eyeballs are mystical organs. Dinner with Dad. They don't just detect the light and movement. Dinner with Dad. But also reflect back the life of a human. Dinner with Dad.
I wonder what's bothering Dad. He seems so preoccupied lately. Maybe I should snoop around a bit. There could be a clue somewhere in his room that might help me figure out what's going on with him. Oh, hi, Scruffles. It looks like somebody's ready for a walk. Feels good to get out of the house. Dad's been such a ball of nerves lately. He's hard to be around. What is it, girl? Looks like there's somebody over there. Let's go check it out. Hey, that guy looks familiar. Why, it's Principal Shuttlesworth.
See the principal of your middle school digging a shallow grave. You see the principal of your middle school digging a shallow grave. You see the principal of your middle school digging a shallow grave. Watching the ghastly scene unfold, your mind conjures visions of bodies turned cold, of human flesh ground up into hamburger and buried as the final step of a well-planned murder. Maybe a student who had misbehaved finally drove your principal into a fit of rage. Or maybe he's one of those fanatical types who's into ritual killings and human sacrifice. But your imagination's got a way of running wild, and you got a reputation as a yarn spinning child. So don't get carried away, cause it's not quite clear just exactly what is going on right here. He could be planting a succulent garden for the science fair, or he's Buried a time capsule here for posterity. In fact, there's no signs of foul play, and that hole's too small to be a shallow grave. Na 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 na. You see the principal of your middle school digging a shallow grave. Na 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 na. You see the principal of your middle school digging a shallow grave. Na 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 na. You see the principal of your middle school digging a shallow grave. Na 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 na.
They're onto me. I sense that they'll close in on us at any minute. But the key to our success is buried here now, and as long as they don't find it, there's still hope.
Scruffles, be quiet, will ya?
Who is that? Who's there?
Scruffles, get back here!
You? Well, what are you doing here? I was just out walking my dog, and I didn't see nothing. Honest. I could leave right now and forget this whole thing ever happened. Shh! Listen. What is it? They're here. Who are they? You aren't safe here. Now run as quickly as you can and get back to your house. Perhaps we'll meet again in the future, but for now, trust no one.
But what about Scruffles?
Just get out of here. Pronto! I think I see something. A cassette? It looks like a demo tape Shuttlesworth recorded. Who would ever want to listen to this?
Hold it right there! What have you got there behind your back? Let's see it, now, come on!
Hey, take it easy, will ya?
The triumphant souls, eh? HQ, come in. This is Agent Jaskell.
HQ here. Go ahead, Jaskell.
I've apprehended a suspicious miner in Shadywood Forest. I sense they may be aiding and abetting the traitor. Please advise.
Copy that, Jaskell. Any possible dissent within the ranks must be dealt with. Bring the suspect in for questioning immediately.
10-4. Jaskell out. All right, little one, let's go.
Get off me, you jerk!
Ah! Guano!
Got it.
Get back here, you!
All right. Let's ride.
Let's go take a jazz, huh?
Hey man. Yeah, you. I got some really killer drugs for sale. You wanna try this new one? Just hit the streets. They're calling it jazz.
Hell yeah!
Well, all right, little dude. You ready for blast off? Yeah. I think so. Tilt your head to one side and I'll hit you with a drip. A drip? Yeah, man. It ain't called jazz for nothing. I don't get it. Just listen. You won't believe your ears.
The it ain't that far out groovy, hippy dippy, freaked out, kinda weird. This is a freaked out bad trip, dropping your bad shit. Bananas at a heightened fear, you're all discombobulated, not in a positive way. It's suddenly a diabolical opposite day. Left is right and up is down, ungodly frights are all around you. A tiny little critter skittering over the rocks is the creation of your innermost sinister thoughts, conjured up from your subconscious darkest depths, from a place where the nightmares are suppressed. All the demons you've tried to hide are manifesting themselves in the world outside, in the form of a swarm of bats in the air, one of which gets tangled and trapped in your hair, fluttering, flapping his wings like crazy. The bat's acting like he's been infected with rabies, emitting a screech of piercing pain on a frequency out of the human hearing range. Within this transmission of high-pitched noise, you're able to make out a tiny voice. This little brown bat's got something to say. There's a message encoded in his radar waves. Help me, human, won't you listen to a future premonition? I've seen things, I've heard things. It's the season of the merging. Yes, the hour is at hand now. In the tower, they have planned out grand illusions and intrusions into human evolution. And you're not quite sure what you just seen, or what this prophecy could possibly mean. All that you know is that you're turning pale, and it feels like you're gonna vomit up your entrails. Your bodily functions are going haywire. You're sweating like a pig in the flames of hellfire. It's looking like you're gonna meet your heavenly maker as a puny little pint-sized 7th grader. This is it, you're making your farewell, dying at the ripe old age of 12 from a drug the kids are taking for their enjoyment, but was probably cut with baking soda and rat poison. About to overdose, dead in the ditch. The fat lady is steadily taken into the bridge. You've heard it said death is the ultimate high. Well, suppose you find out, cause you're going to die.
Dead. No.
You now have superhuman hearing powers. After all that.
Strange. My ears feel normal again. My superhuman hearing powers seem to be gone.
Hey! What's the big idea?
That lunatic nearly ran me off the road. And now he's getting out of his car.
Phew, I think I lost him. Sweet!
Who are those guys? It seems like they're interrogating Dad. I know. I'll use my superhuman hearing powers to eavesdrop on their conversation.
Sakes, how many times do we have to go through with this? I told you I don't know where he is. I haven't even spoken to him in 25 years.
I understand, sir. But if he attempts to make any contact with you, please notify us immediately. He's a very dangerous fugitive.
Fine, fine. Now will you please just leave me in peace?
Thank you for your time, sir. Good night.
Good night.
Do you think he was telling the truth?
I don't think any of these fleshly beings can be trusted, but he may be able to help us track down our enemy, the terrorist. known as the Husher.
The Husher.
Yes.
The Husher.
He's an arch nemesis, we never been a friend of his. An antagonist causing unpleasantness, who at present is one of several menaces, threatening to ruin our rise to preeminence. And no one won't be easy catching the man. Intel shows that he's hatching a plan to ignite a firebomb that's hot and burning, that'll blow us all up and stop the merging. That should knock the tower down, topple it right on down to the ground. Oh, what dastardly violence, we can't allow such an act of defiance.
Well, I'm not afraid of any man.
This is no ordinary man. This is the Husher.
He was once a mild-mannered librarian. The CIA turned him into a scary man. You see, they tried to open up his mind and put a new consciousness inside, but he went berserk. He fled the scene, and for several years he was never again seen. Word has it, he's looking for payback, so we gotta find him and stop him ASAP. Now let's vamoose and head back to base, where they're following the paper trail to crack the case. Certain agitators know about a crazy scheme. We gotta take him out for the reign supreme.
Agent Jaskell, come in. This is HQ.
This is Jaskell. Go ahead.
Target codename Turncoat Mustache has been apprehended. Repeat, Turncoat Mustache has been apprehended. Return to the Space Needle immediately and prepare the holding cell for the prisoner.
10-4. We're on our way.
The Space Needle. That must be their base of operations. Looks like tomorrow's field trip just got a little more interesting. A lot of strange stuff is going on in this town, and I have a feeling those guys have something to do with it. It's time to get some answers. Maybe Dad can shed some light on all this. I ought to go talk to him right now and find out exactly what he knows. On the other hand, it might be better to keep a low profile. Maybe I'll start planning out my mission for tomorrow. I could get some more of that jazz stuff and beef up my superhuman hearing powers even more.
More jazz.
Look who it is. I thought we might have lost you back there in the woods. You were out of your gourd.
I need some more of the jazz. ASAP.
I told you. Some primo stuff, right?
Look, this is a serious situation, okay? Undercover agents have been harassing my family and are probably involved in other strange goings-on about town. Now I need to infiltrate their secret hideout and get to the bottom of this mystery.
Oh, now. Sounds like you're starting to get paranoid, man. Maybe you should cool it with the drugs for a bit.
Listen, can you help me out or not?
No can do, Squirt. We're fresh out of jazz. But hey, I got some other stuff that's just as good.
Really? Will it give me my superhuman hearing powers back?
I don't know about superhuman hearing, but it'll definitely make you fly. Well, what do you say? Do you want it or not?
Okay. I'll take it.